What's up, Earth signs? How are y'all doing? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let me get my hoodie off real quick. Hold up. Woo! Ah, hurting. I lifted today. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We're going to look at the singles. I've decided to do this by element instead of in all signs because I could possibly be receiving an important phone call. And you know me, I can get to blabbing. And sometimes them all signs videos can be an hour and a half, 2 hours long, you know? So we're going to look at the singles. If you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please read the description of this video and please read it carefully. Don't get scammed by an impersonator pretending to be me. Also, check my website. I've just launched the weekly manifestation group coaching calls. We're going to change some lives in 2023. I tell you what. Oh, yeah. Also, too, for those of you in the truth community, you can follow me on Telegram. That link is in the description of the video as well. I've been on Telegram for a minute. Got a couple hundred subscribers on there, but I figure, shit, I may as well start putting that in the description of my videos. I have fun on there, man. I love me some Telegram, dude. All right. All right. Taurus. Taurus, single Tauruses and your love interest. First, I want to jump right in and just see how they see you. How they see you, how they feel about you. Are they interested in you? Let's see. What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions about you? Boom, boom. They into you. And I think you know this too, don't you? You know this. They're into you. Well, let's put it to you like this. They know you're into them. And I don't think that bothers them none. Let's put it like that. That doesn't bother them none. So I think they're into you as well. They got feelings for you. Let's put it that way. 9 of Pentacles reversed. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Pentacles. Uh-oh. What's this all about? What's this all about? There's some tension between the two of you? There's an open door of opportunity. Why ain't nobody doing nothing? What's standing in the way of the two of you? There's somebody else involved here. So I feel like for the majority of you, especially if this person is single, they're still in love with their ex. Okay. Now, for those of you dealing with somebody who's in a relationship, I think they're too afraid to exit that relationship. I feel like there's there's two side stories here, you know, 2 side stories here. But for the majority of, I don't know who the majority is, but I'm feeling like the majority of you are into somebody who's single. They are still in love with their ex. They're into you too, though, but with the Lover's card reversed. I think them still being energetically tied to a past person is getting in the way of them really being able to completely feel the connection with you. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Also have Virgo here. This person has an issue with being alone. If they are single with the Hermit and the 9 of Pentacles reversed, I don't think they enjoy being single. And that's a slippery slope, you know? That's a slippery slope. What I always ask myself, well, not only is like somebody who's confident and secure with themselves much more attractive, but if you don't like being alone with you, what makes you think I will? You know what I'm saying? That's always the first question that comes to my mind. I'm like, well, if you don't even like being alone with yourself, what's wrong with you then? You know? All right, well, let's see if they're taking any kind of action or making a move or if anything's going to happen in January. Let's see. Is this person taking any action, making a move, anything happening here? The Fool card. Boy, they ready to. They are ready to come straight forward. Two more. Could be an Aries for some of you, by the way. Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So it kind of feels to me like they're coming at you real, like slow. Like it may be a real slow start between the two of you. But here's the funny thing about it. How am I going to word this? This is hard to explain. I do feel like they are coming forward, and in their mind, they are taking a leap of faith. That's not the way you see it, though. I feel like they're moving very slowly, meticulously, and methodically, tiptoeing through the tulips. So I do see a new start happening between the two of you. It just doesn't look really emotional. I feel like this person's really trapped in their head, probably really self-conscious as well. But I do kind of feel like the two of you are going to slowly end up having a connection together. But with the Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, you may struggle to feel a genuine emotional connection. It may look like a good connection. Like you might have some of your friends being like, I see y'all are together now. And you're like, yeah, but something's missing. Let's see. Let's get the advice here. Actually, first, before I get the advice, let me get 3 cards on this person's intentions and their energy. Let's get their energy and their intentions real quick. I knew it. I already knew it. This person's a mess. This person's a nervous wreck. I already knew it. I don't need 3 cards for that. Never mind. That told me everything I need to know. All right, well, let's get the advice then. Let's get the advice. 2 of Cups. Okay. Two of Swords reversed. King of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. 9 of Wands. Okay. So the first thing we got to do is, first things first, make sure your guard is down. Okay. Then we got to get this person to let their guard down. However, in order for you to let your guard down first, you got to make sure that you are standing in some rock solid integrity. See, when we're standing in real, true integrity and divine love, you can be vulnerable with anybody you want and they can't hurt you. Not when you're standing in true, genuine, divine love. And then we got to get this person to let their guard down. The best way to get somebody to let their guard down is consistency. Consistency. Because why are people guarded? Why are they guarded? They've been hurt in the past. So they've been hurt in the past. So what does the ego always do? It takes information from the past, projects it into the future, and tries to figure out a way to keep itself safe from that thing ever happening again. Right? Right. So how do you prove to somebody that you're not going to do what they did? The past person. How do you do that? How do you prove? Because you can say it until you're blue in the face. Look, I'm not like your ex. I'm not going to do you that way. Okay. You can say it in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up first. I have to prove it to you with time and consistency. Time and consistency. And if I was you, I would set like a deadline. And I'm not going to give you the time frame. It's going to be different for every last one of you. But go inside and ask yourself, what is the longest I should wait for somebody to let their guard down and trust me? What's the longest I should wait? Me, personally, I think within the first month. If I know that I ain't doing nothing wrong, and I know that my intentions are solid as gold, but you still don't trust me after the first month, I ain't got time for you. I don't got time for you. Sorry. Sorry, you are too broken. You're too fucked up. You need to do some healing. And you really got to check yourself on this. You got to. You got to check yourself on this. You got to be able to have a conversation with yourself and be like, no, I ain't doing nothing wrong. Not talking to nobody else. I have nothing but good intentions. I'm willing to put forth the work on this. I know that I'm walking the walk. I know I am. So if you struggle to see that, and after a month, you still can't feel intuitively that you can trust me, then you're too broken for me. Sorry. You are too broken for me. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. That's just me, though. Now, I'm not saying that you have to make it a month. It's going to be different for every one of you. Maybe for some of you, it'll only be a week or 2 weeks. Maybe for some of you, 2 or 3 months. I'm going to let that be totally up to you. You go inside, you meditate on that, and you have a conversation with your higher self and say, what's the maximum time I should give this person to let their guard down and start trusting me? And if you pass that time frame and they still got their guard up, not trusting you, they might be too fucking broken. They need to do some more healing. All right. Virgo. Single Virgos. How does the person who occupies the most space in your mind feel about you? Single Virgos. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Some of you crushing on a coworker. I know I say that a lot, but I mean, I won't lie. Honestly, when I think in my mind a single love interest or whatever, the first thing that always comes to my mind is a coworker. I get that, but the card came out for it. That's the coworker card right there. A card of being indecision, being indecisive. A card of indecision. Could be another Virgo for some of you. I think this is your energy, though. Queen of Wands, Temperance. So communication looks good between the two of you. But you got the Temperance and the 2 of Wands. Patiently waiting, not making a decision. I don't like that, man. That's one thing that I'm real... Probably because I'm a fixed sign. I think it's because I'm a fixed sign that flakiness and being indecisive, in my opinion. Now, I'm not saying that I'm always decisive, but like if I'm indecisive about something, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm staying the hell away from it. That's just me, I guess, as a fixed sign. Yeah, but that's what it's looking like here. A lot of flakiness, indecision, good communication though. Y'all communicate real good. It's just a decision isn't being made. I feel like you're being patient as hell, seeing if this is ever going to go anywhere. Could be a Sagittarius. I got, real quick before I forget, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Libra here. Well, let me get 3 cards for their intentions and their energy. First 3 cards is this person's actual intentions. What are their intentions? The Hangman. See, I told you. They wishy-washy. This person, I think, is a genuinely unhappy person with the Sun card reversed. Now, that doesn't mean they are a bad person. You can have the best of intentions in the world and still be an incredibly negative person. You know that, right? Just because you have good intentions doesn't mean you're a positive person. You can be negative as shit, but still have good intentions. I think this person's a genuinely unhappy person. And I got news for you. If you're dealing with somebody who is unhappy at their core, you can't fix that. You can help them, but you can't fix it. You can't. Oh no. Yeah, oh, Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, I feel like this person is harboring a lot of sadness, depression, and bitterness. With the Hangman, Sun card, and the Queen of Swords both reversed. Could be a Leo for some of you. Okay, well, let's see if they're taking any kind of actions here. Are they taking any actions? Anything happening here? Temperance reversed. Nah. See, no love offer being made, and you're starting to get impatient. Impatient. They are letting their guard down, but I feel like this connection not going anywhere is just draining the hell out of you. I think it's draining the hell out of you. Draining, draining, draining. All right, what's the advice then? What's the advice for Virgo? Ooh, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. I mean, don't be afraid to call them out. I'm not saying start a conflict, start an argument, but don't be afraid to let them know what time it is. Now, this is assuming that there is a known spoken expectation. Now, I'm not saying if you in this, if nobody, like, you ain't never said nothing to them, you ain't. Now, if you're one of those people, you ain't said nothing to them, you ain't flirted with them, you ain't asked for their number, you ain't asked them out for a drink or nothing like that, and you're just waiting around to see if they're ever going to like make a move. I'm not talking to you because that's stupid. I mean, we can't get mad about that. We can't get mad about that. But for those of you who have at least made some kind of effort, you know, like, again, if it's a coworker, invite them out for a drink or something like that. You know, what are you doing? You want to hang out sometime after work? You seem pretty cool. Can I get your number? Or can I at least get your damn Instagram or something? Friend request them. Like, let it be known that there's some kind of interest and like there is a known expectation. Then don't be afraid to call them out. Like, yo, what we doing? I'm not, you know, if you know that I'm into you, and you know that, now you just sitting around with your thumb shoved up your ass. I'm not, no, come on, man. We're doing this or we're not. We're doing this or we're not. Come on, dude. I wouldn't just jump head first into this, though. I wouldn't. I would not. Oh, emotional independence. Yeah, make it known, though. Make it known. Like, how much, how am I going to say this? How much effort do I have to put forth before I'm wasting my time? That's a conversation between you and the universe. Because, I mean, especially during a Mercury retrograde, miscommunications are going to happen. Maybe when I invited you out for a drink, maybe you didn't know my intentions. Maybe you weren't 100% sure where I was going with that. So how much effort do I have to make before it's like, okay, well, if the universe really wanted us together, it wouldn't be this fucking hard. You know? You know what I'm saying? But but don't be afraid to call them out, especially if there's a known expectation between the two of you. If it's known, you know I'm digging you. I know you digging me back. And we're just kind of lingering around, seeing what's going to happen. Don't let them know. Or, I mean, don't be afraid to let them know. Okay, wow. I might have to sage after that one. That was intense. I feel the tension between the two of you. I just brought it into the room here. Hang on a second. Time to bust out the old sage bowl. If I can get my lighter to work. Is my lighter out? Man, it's got fluid in it. Access denied. Access denied. There it goes. There it goes. All right. This is how we do it. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, Virgo. You and this person's energy done fuck the room up. All right. There we go. I love it. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn then. I want to use some decks I haven't used. How about good old trusty dusty light seers? Still trying to get used to this card stock. I hate the card stock, but I want to see if I can break it in a little bit better. All right, Capricorn. I'm going to jump straight in and see how this person feels about you, how they see you, how they view you. Oh, one fell in my lap. Death card. That's a badass. I love the artwork on this thing, dude. I love it. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Justice, Four of Pentacles reversed, Magician reversed, Strength card. Okay. King of Swords though. I try the best that I can not to start these off like this, but I have to ask you, does this person even know you're into them? I try to steer away from asking that question, but the King of Swords, Two of Swords, I don't know. It just doesn't look like they really. King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Either you are dealing with some emotionally detached ass person, or they have no idea you're even into them. One of the two. One of the two. Nine of Swords. I think you make this person a little bit nervous. Make them a little bit nervous. I think they know. Well, it kind of feels like an inner battle that they have going on. That's what it feels like to me. Like they know you're into them, but then maybe they question that. And then they know you're into them, and then they question that. I think this person's letting their logic eat them alive. I want to get 3 cards for their energy and intentions. What's their actual energy and intentions? Temperance. I feel like they're the type that wants to take things kind of slow. You may be a little bit intense for them, honestly. You may be a little bit too intense for them. 7 of Cups reversed, 2 of Wands. I think you're a little bit too intense for this person, honestly. And what is with all the wishy-washiness, man? So much wishy-washy, indecisive energy has been coming through for all the signs. No matter what deck I pull from, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords keeps coming out. 2 of Swords was in the last spread. Well, let's see if they're making any kind of offer. If they're making any kind of move, what actions they're taking throughout January. Ooh, what's that? King of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Okay. So and there's that Death card again. I'm kind of feeling like what they're doing is they're kind of trying to lure you in, is what they're doing. Now, when I say lure you in, I don't mean like manipulate you or anything like that. But like, how do I word this? It's like they're wanting you to take initiative and you be the one that's like in control of everything. They want you to take the reins and just follow your lead. I think you're too intense for this person. Mhm. You're too intense for them. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? What's woo? The Sun card. Don't try too hard. Don't try too hard. I wouldn't ghost or abandon this person right away, but just see if you, when you're around this person, if you can just get your vibration so high that it because they're trying to lure you in, you try to lure them in. Start raising your vibration and inviting them to follow you. Does this make sense? I don't know if I'm wording this right. Another thing I hate about these damn retrogrades, it's always hard for me to think of words. Like if you raise your vibration and you invite them to come along and they see that, then I think the two of you could probably have something pretty successful. I think you could. I think this could turn into some long-term commitment. But I just think this person's vibration is too low. I think it's too damn low. I think it's too damn low. That's what I would do. I would bring the highest vibration. There's only one or two things that's going to happen. You begin raising your frequency to a certain point around them. Either A, they're going to come follow you, or B, they're going to do everything they can to get away from you. And if somebody runs from you when you're in a high vibration, you know what that means, right? That means their vibration is low and your high frequency is irritating them. They hate it. People who are addicted to a low frequency feel so uncomfortable around high vibrational people. They just do. They don't like seeing people happy. They don't like seeing people smiling. They don't like seeing people in a good mood and laughing and having a good time. They like misery. They like negative shit. They like being irritated and pissed off. And I mean, we're all humans. You know what I'm saying? We all have those days, but I don't know about you. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that feeling. You know, we all have them days where it's just like, you're just irritated. You're annoyed. It's just like, when is this fucking day going to be over? I don't like that feeling. I don't. I will go inside and be like, where's that switch at? Where's that switch? Where is it? Where's the happiness switch? Where's it at? You got to feel for it. Some people don't, though. Some people legitimately enjoy being on a low vibration. They're addicted to it. They're addicted to it. That's what I would do around this person if I was you. I would just bring the highest vibrational love and light around them. And come on, go with me. Raise your vibration with me. They're either going to raise vibrations to match you or they're going to run from you. And if they run from you, that tells you everything you need to know. Y'all could have long-term commitment, though, if you can raise frequencies together. You could. Oh, yes, you could. All righty. I feel like those were the messages that my earth signs needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.